Hello, what's up? If you are seeing this, there are no coincidences, there are no accidents. This is a message you're meant to hear. And to be very, very real, there's just so much that's coming through. And it feels like almost that there's so much that's going on, but also a sense of detachment from the so much that's happening at this time for you. Firstly, if you're seeing this, the High Priestess comes out. You are someone who is someone who are a collective of you that is very intuitive, very psychic. Yeah, and it's like this, okay? Like we're all psychic. All humans are psychic. All animals are psychic. Everything known and unknown is interconnected, and thus anyone and anything can tap into this interconnected field of consciousness. Firstly, if you're watching this, I have a feeling you're someone who gets this. You're not someone who doesn't get this. Like, yes, you deny it at times. Yes, you question it at times. And the times that you question it, it hits you even harder, kind of way. Like, the more you deny it, the harder the proof becomes, or the crazier the synchronicities get. Also, with the High Priestess is the card number 2. 2 is again a representation of alignment, a number of alignment. I have a free angel numbers guide. You can also make a donation if you like. You can check the description for that, or wherever the links are allowed to be if I'm posting this elsewhere. So with this High Priestess card, also there's a knowing that you have, that you've always had, that you're able to tune into more. You're able to tune into your intuition more. And how you know something is from your intuition and not from your thoughts or your mind per se, because your intuition can also show up as a thought. Is that it's a thought that's based in knowing. It's something that comes from your gut, absolutely. It's like that gut feeling. And it's something that you just know to be true, even if it scares you a little bit sometimes. Sometimes the truth can be scary. And the truth about the truth is that you get to choose your truth, because that's the idea of free will. I don't know why I'm thinking about how you're receiving this message. I usually don't. But whoever you are watching this, there is some idea of either a resistance to receiving this, because let's be for real, this isn't the first video you're watching about this. And I am just a manifestation of you in another form, giving you this message. And this is beyond the clicks and the views and the conversions and the growth and whatever the fuck it. I mean, yeah, if you like this stuff, if you feel like you're resonating with this video, give this a like, subscribe. You don't have to comment if you feel like it. You don't have to, again, but it would for sure help out the channel and the algorithm, I guess. Yeah, that being said, it's almost like you want to deny it because it's easier to deny it, right? And I get that. It's like that quote, ignorance is bliss, you know? I cut the deck and the Sun card and 6 of Pentacles come out, okay. So these 2 cards, the Sun card is about illumination. The Sun card is about joy and the energy of the sun. Today is also Sunday when I'm recording this. Sunday. brightness, illumination, sun, the source of power, your solar plexus chakra, and also the Six of Pentacles card of giving and receiving. There's so much on this platform and other social media platforms, messages that have reached me from people, channels, psychics, shamans, mystics across the globe. And in a way, me doing this is like giving back as I continue to receive. It's not like the messages stop finding me. It's not like what is meant for me doesn't reach me, you know. And I keep hearing algorithm and views and converts and growth and sales. So I have a feeling maybe you're someone who also either has their own spiritual business, or maybe you post content, or you read tarot yourself, or you channel information, you channel the downloads. Yeah, that's coming through. And Sunday fun day, you know. That's coming through as well, Sunday fun day. So I hope you had a fun Sunday whenever you're watching this, either the Sunday that just passed or the Sunday that's coming up. And I also have been channeling and seeing synchronicities of this in my own experience of pleasure, and pleasure being the medium through which you receive. However pleasure resonates with you, you know, if that's taking a walk, that's pleasure. If that's petting a dog, that's pleasure. If it's eating your favorite food, that's pleasure. It doesn't have to be something grand per se. It doesn't have to be something flashy per se. It doesn't have to be what the Matrix told you it had to be, essentially. And yes, you are the Matrix. Absolutely. You created the Matrix so you could break out of it. Like illusion and disillusion kind of way. Super liminal feeling is what I'm feeling as I channel this message. So you may be feeling super liminal. You may be feeling like this period of the in-between that you're in right now. And Nine of Pentacles comes out. Nine again is a representation of completion. Again, like I said, numbers, angel numbers, can be very specific to you, the person who sees it, the soul who sees it, the energy that sees it, that experiences it. These synchronicities can be very specific to you, but what my angel numbers guide does is provides you with a blueprint of what these numbers can mean. And so if you combine the blueprint with what you were thinking in the moment that you see the synchronicity, you may be able to decode or uncover what that specific number or that specific synchronicity is trying to tell you. Link is in the description or in the bio wherever you're seeing me. Also 888, which symbolizes infinity. It's a symbolization of infinity, abundance, and transformation. So it feels like this period of transformation that you've been in, and it's like, you know, you're just, I get it, you're just like, bro, when is this gonna end? Like, how much of this transformation? Like, I've been on this journey, I've healed, I've grown, I've transformed, like, now what? And the truth is, it's a never-ending cycle. It's just different levels that you keep unlocking. Like, your nose may be itchy. It's like saying, a couple months ago, maybe, okay, time is an illusion again, but a couple months ago when you were first initiating yourself or getting initiated, or you watched the illusions crumble, you thought that was it, and then you said, what now? And then it crumbled further, and then you saw more. And that's the thing, it's infinite. Like, it's literally infinite. It's infinite, so it's multiple levels to this shit. And it doesn't matter what your current 3D circumstances are, in the sense that they do not dictate your experience, your entire experience, because all of it is an experience. If you want to think of it as an experience, or you want to think of it as a journey is but a series of multiple experiences. So that's kind of the vibe. The truth is, through it all, you know you are abundant. You know you are infinite. You know you are a multidimensional, infinite being of unconditional love. As I say in every fucking reading, because that's what comes through every fucking time. You are an infinite being, multidimensional, of unconditional love. You are the universe itself. You are everything that exists and doesn't exist at the same time. And hence you are abundant. You are infinite. You are abundant. 888. Nines represent completion. Endings. So one cycle ended. Again, low battery notification. Low battery may be significant to you. Check your battery. I don't know. Yeah. Endings, completions. Ending of one timeline, ending of one chapter, one cycle, one experience within the multidimensional infinite series of experiences. Essentially. And the four, not the four of anything, just the Emperor, card number 4. Your life path number may be a 4. I think my life path number is a 4. How you calculate that is you add up all the digits of your birthday. So mine is 27th October 2001. So that's 2 plus 7 plus 1 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1, which is 10, 12, 13. Wait, the fuck? I just realized it adds up to 13. Did I calculate that right? 3, 10. Yeah. 13 is also the number of the witch, and the Queen of Wands is card number 13 of the suit of Wands. 13 is a very magical number, very close to my heart, to be very honest. Yeah, so 13, you add 1 and 3, reduce it to 4. So my life path number is a 4. So you may have a life path number 4, or maybe a specific date that reduces to 4, if you do that. 4s are numbers that represent alignment with divine timing. Everything unfolding in divine timing. And the Emperor is a card of the divine masculine, the healed divine masculine, irrespective of what your gender is, what your gender expression is, what your sexuality is, what your biological sex is. We all have energy within us that can be understood as divine feminine, divine masculine, the two dualities of energy within the self, but the two dual energies within the one, that kind of idea. And it's like, while this card, the 9 of Pentacles, is a card of abundance, of receiving, of your garden of abundance being ready for you. It's a card of the representation of the divine feminine energy. These two cards again, this is the divine feminine, this is the divine masculine, the divine feminine and magic with the Queen of Wands. Wands represent passion. Wands represent the Ace of Wands is speaking. Just speaking out of the deck. Yeah, wands represent passion, confirmation. Wands are significant of magic too, like a magic wand and a black cat. So you may be witchy, you may have had past lifetimes as a witch, maybe you have a witch wound that does not allow you to admit. So a witch, a warlock, again, use the words as you will, the labels, they're all just labels, essentially. Witch, warlock, magician, alchemist, all mean the same thing. So with these two cards coming out, the healed divine masculine, the healed divine feminine, magical in her essence, nurturing, and the divine masculine, again, healed, protective, authoritative figure, but not as the authorities we have become conditioned to within the matrix or the system. More more so a healed form of that. Authority is, of course, hierarchy on some level, but it's also about that hierarchy of being rooted in your power kind of hierarchy. It's not the kind of hierarchy you see in the corporate world or within government structures, essentially. That's what's coming through. So with these two cards coming out together, it's like a union or harmonization of the dual energies that exist within you, within the self. The harmonization of your magic and your leadership, your power and your magical power, your ability to nurture and feel and be in your soft era, and also be someone who can sit on their throne. You know, that kind of vibe. This is a beautiful spread. So I feel like the cycle you just went through, you know, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands coming out, and then these two cards, is essentially a representation of that. A harmonization of the energies within the self, the dualities within the self. Again, duality is a perceived illusion. You know this. The only thing that truly exists is you. The only person that exists, the only energy that exists, the only experience that exists is you. I am just another manifestation of you that you called into this like 3D, physical, holographic reality of yours to give you this message to yourself, you know. And any other idea like duality, like plurality, like the multiversal theory is all, again, a manifestation of the idea of oneness. When we're talking about duality, it's the manifestation of the oneness too, as polar opposites, which when unionized becomes the one again. So as much as you try to, you know, try to deconstruct the idea of oneness, that's something almost that you cannot deny. It's like the undeniable truth. It's the same thing with plurality. If there's multiple individuals that exist and only individuals exist and then come together as a whole, it's conversely the same thing as saying that one manifests as plural or as multiple or as many. And the same thing with the multiverse. If each universe is individual in its existence and there are multiple universes, the infinite combination of all these multiverses is the one. So something like that. Something like that. And no, not everybody sees these messages, actually. Like you may be wondering, or you may be thinking that, you know, everyone knows this. Yes, we do, at our root of it, like in our hearts of hearts, in our deepest truth. Yes, nobody can deny that we are all the same. But also being at a level of consciousness or awareness to accept that, or to come to an awareness of that, or a knowing of that, is something that you in your individual experience, in this manifestation of you, has come into, has grown into, has risen into, has become aware of, has initiated themselves into, has awakened to. Nine of Cups. I think this is going to close out the reading. And essentially the Nine of Cups is a card, again a nine, again a completion. Completion and ending that has left you with this sense of fulfillment. Because you've learned to choose yourself. You've learned to choose yourself in this form and in other forms. You've learned to share your unconditional love, your infinite self, with your entire experience, whatever it may be around you. You've put down your boundaries, you've stood up for yourself, you've chosen yourself, and in doing so, you've actually extended the most amount of unconditional love possible.